All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals; separated from law and justice he is the worst. Comedy aims at representing men as worse, tragedy as better than in actual life. Criticism is something we can avoid easily by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. Men create gods after their own image, not only with regard to their form but with regard to their mode of life. Obstinate people can be divided into the opinionated, the ignorant, and the boorish. Perfect friendship is the friendship of men who are good, and alike in excellence, for these wish well alike to each other qua good, and they are good in themselves. Poetry is finer and more philosophical than history, for poetry expresses the universal, and history only the particular. Something is infinitive, taking it quantity by quantity; we can always take something outside. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. The least initial deviation from the truth is multiplied later 1,000-fold. To be conscious that we are perceiving or thinking is to be conscious of our own existence. To the query, "What is a friend?" his reply was a single soul dwelling in 2 bodies. To write well, express yourself like common people, but think like a wise man. Or, think as wise men do, but speak as the common people do. You will never do anything in the world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. It is impossible, or not easy, to alter by argument what has long been absorbed by habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. The more you know you don't know. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsion, habit, reason, passion, and desire. Masculine republics give way to feminine democracies, and feminine democracies give way to tyranny. Learning is an ornament in prosperity, a refuge in adversity, and a provision in old age. I have gained this by philosophy, that I do without being commanded what others do only from fear of the law. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. One swallow does not make a summer, neither does one fine day; similarly one day or brief time of happiness does not make a person entirely happy. Man is the meter of all things, the hand is the instrument of instruments, and the mind is the form of forms. Virtue is the golden mean between 2 vices, the one of excess and the other of deficiency. Be a free thinker and don't accept everything you hear as truth. Be critical and evaluate what you believe in. At the intersection where your gifts, talents, and abilities meet a human need, therein you will discover your purpose. He who has conferred a benefit on anyone from motives of love or honor will feel pain, if he sees that the benefit is received without gratitude. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Give a man a poisoned fish, you feed him for the rest of his life. Justice therefore demands that no one should do more ruling than being ruled, but that all should have their turn. The senses are gateways to the intelligence. There is nothing in the intelligence which did not first pass through the senses.